I did not level up.
Down here.
Like I said I was going to.
My sign is down at the place where you call me to put the sign.
First bonfire or second bonfire?
Second one. I am being summoned. Which now means that the world is open for invasions.
Yeah, I know. Go clear the path.
You could point out where the...
Go the thing you always do in my world. Go.
You can point out where the sword is.
I know. Put your fucking sign down.
My sign has been down. You're not looking hard enough. Look for it.
Gotta leave the area.
I have no poise and I hate it.
Roll back up. Sign didn't spawn. There it is. Let's go.
Harry, it always says this. The world is hard. I hate it. And I fell twice.
John!
I fell in a hole, and then I fell in a different hole. And the thing on the bottom of the different hole was ready.
Damn it. Go clear the area since he died.
Alright. I'll go clear the path forward.
Go for expendable foot soldier.
Yes. Infinite expendability.
Oh, that's the guy with the sword right there. Hmm.
Zel, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Waiting for you to summon me.
Well, I can't because your sign's out here. Now, look back up.
Like,
There it is. And
eventually, I'll have access to my... Yeah, that's
You have to leave the area and then come back.
problem is, I played the game so many times. I have things that I lean on, like poise and being able to parry. And right now, I have neither. I don't have the equipment that I need to make use of. And instead of beelining straight to it, I gotta help you fuck with checks.
I didn't know this guy was here.
Kill him very quickly.
No. No, I did not. I didn't know he did this.
Firebomb.
Arik,
What?
I don't like that you said firebomb and then I got firebombed to death. I don't like it.
What did you do?
He went the other path where there is a guy that throws fireballs. I don't think he has to sell to you guys. I don't think he didn't need to go that way.
Arik,
What?
shut up with your smartness. Put your sign back down.
I did already. So, if you don't kill that one guy really, really fast, he turns into a big goo monster, which is actively hard to kill.
But which guy is it?
The greenish
It's
one.
the guy, yeah, it's the greatest one. It's the guy standing up at the top.
I just assume I had to kill all the worshippers that were around him.
No.
The greenish one.
So I was fighting all the worshippers. Now I know.
Ah, yes, the Drake Blood armor. The Fashion Souls armor. But I'm so far away from getting it, isn't even funny. He has an axe.
Alright, heavy attack's a thing that I'm never gonna use.
That was really well timed, Eric. Oh, you almost didn't get him in time.
Yeah, no, there's no safe on that one. It's always just at the one. Crystal Lizard.
Everybody!
How do you?
Nope.
Wrong way.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, he did dead.
Someone didn't say wait.
Found another longsword.
Man, the latency on that kill was something. You had to think about it.
I don't know where the broadsword is.
I do. But it won't be for you this time. Because the Astora one's probably just better. Yeah, it's okay, don't worry. Bonkety bonk bonk.
Right in the dick.
Just hit them enough times, they fall over.
Yes, the Astora sword is only the one I want to use, but still. I don't know where it is. Still don't know
Yeah,
where
what?
you just went. Where did you just go? Oh, you went that way.
Follow the sound of death dying through.
Yeah, well, the sounds of death, dying, and screaming are everywhere for me.
Get you.
Broadsword.
Pure straw hat. Well, no, that's not true at all. That's the right thing.
Where's the store?
I'm over here.
I didn't know. What do you want from me?
To be able to see the glowing white beacon.
I can't. Where am I going? Where's drop?
Okay. Just gotta get this guy.
Let's see. Let it die.
Whew.
A straight sword.
Did you jump all the way down? And do I need to follow your path to get resummoned?
We'll probably be at the thingy here in a minute.
But I want to be able to get to that item. But it looks like I need to jump across the roofs for that, and I can't jump.
I don't know where that fireball guy is.
On the second floor.
Oh, that's annoying.
And I missed with my throwing knife. There it is. Just make him sad and fall down. Is also this back to you?
I don't know where here is. Okay. You can open it.
No, I can't.
I did. That
Can you
is.
see that?
Large shield thing. Hey, shield. Hey, dog. Whoa! Okay.
Don't
That
mess
dog went
around.
through the wall. Selkie.
I made it.
Don't drop down. But make sure there's nothing else on this balcony.
Nothing. That I can see.
Oh, that's what I need to do. Okay, I see. It's 2 big jumps. That's not what I need to do. Hey, Arik.
Right.
Where do you go from the rooftop?
If you're talking about the secondary item in the plaza above the winged knife,
Yeah.
go there from the elevator. There's
Go there
another a pathway that shoots off.
From the elevator? Not from the tower?
From the elevator. James, where'd you go?
Do the cell key.
Okay.
I just knew that there was an item on that little pathway down there, so I went to go get it.
So he's actively lost. So I'm in take by the hand and lead people around mode right
Listen,
now.
I'm always lost, so you always have to take me by the hand. What do you mean?
And I'm bad at navigating.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm a bad choice for this shit.
I know.
Get it. Explosions.
Nail breaker.
If only it wasn't completely useless.
Ta-da. Much-da. Hello.
My name's Grey Red. I have a ring you need to get to an old lady.
I will grant your request.
Alright, heading down the board.
Okay. I know how to get there.
You have a plethora of choices. Well, actually, let's head to the elevator and then back up and then maybe grab
Oh,
that.
yeah. I need to open the secret. Or not secret.
Yeah,
Go left, go right. I need to open up the door. How do I open up the door? Where's the door?
I'm just gonna move. Are you heading to Vort?
I'm heading to Fat Man.
Is that the wing night?
Fat Man is
Like-
the guy walking around the fucking thingy. I missed the jump.
You live.
Barely.
God, he's so sleepy. Well, anyway, you exit that court, this area. Courtyard. And then turn right.
I believe in you, James. You can do it.
The audio commentary.
What'd you say, Eric?
We're getting the audio commentary of him doing it. With the
Sounds like it's been great.
Elementor, fuck you! Elementor!
Sounds like it.
Do I have enough to buy proper pants yet? What about gloves?
Maybe.
Do I have
I'm ready.
2,400? I think
Oh,
so.
it's the next man. I forgot he's not dead. Oh, there's dogs. I forgot they're also not dead. I'm gonna respawn y'all at the bonfire. Yeah, that word.
The wildfire.
Yeah.
I wish y'all the best of luck.
Okay. I was gonna try to talk him into playing the other game,
The other game?
since I have the repo thing now.
Oh. That's fair. I mean, I still hope you have a good time if you do that.
Oh, I'm not gonna do this tonight. Absolutely not.
Fair
I
enough.
have to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Then I wish you Godspeed to beat this boss for your sleep.
I guess have a good night, Caleb. Unless you already left.
Bye, stream.
Bye, Caleb.
Summoning sign. My well of Warfare. Please.
Leveling up.
Ring of Sacrifice?
Makes it to where if you die, you don't lose shit.
Oh, but the ring breaks.
Yes.
That's not what I thought was over here. I hoped it was that sword.
No, that sword is in the.
You're the word found
you
the
know
broad
place.
Turn
Yeah,
around.
you know the place where you found the broadsword?
No. I found the broadsword.
Symbol key?
No.
How did the fuck do you not know?
The first
I
Tower
ran
Shield
through it
card?
once. And then I got the thing. And then I haven't looked back. I don't know where I got it.
The first tower shield guy. The building you keep
Yes.
jumping off of and dying at.
Yes.
The Broad
So-
Field is located basically behind him, and then if you go to where that was, and turn directly around and follow that pathway, it leads to the Astoris.
But I can't get there from this path. I have to go all the way back to the bonfire to go take the other path to get there. Cool.
Couldn't tell you.
I'm down by the elevator, by the boss room.
Nothing quite like a shield that blocks 50% physical damage. Disapproval. Utter contempt.
Man, I hate dogs. Obviously, I'm referring to these dogs.
Darkness.
Size down.
I got the one. I'm gonna wait until the other one pops up. Do the
Because
fucking
maybe-
bonfire dance. Sacrifice a fucking person to it.
Honestly, that almost be easier.
If it would work, it'd be easier, yeah. Need to sacrifice a dog. Why didn't you be the ATM? I sacrificed 2 dogs. Did you fucking work now? Or do I need to sacrifice the blood of the ants too? Did you sign down at the first bonfire, Thaddeus?
First bonfire? I thought we were going to the second bonfire.
No! I just got the shortcut. Why were you not listening?
Because I can't hear you.
It's fine. I thought you could only hear him.
I could only hear them until I turned them down so I could hear the game.
Ah,
And now I can hear the game.
I see how it is.
You're on one level with Arik now with his 200%. And you're 32%.
I see how it is. That's okay.
I'm crying from the start.
My sign is placed back down.
All that work for the bonfire dance and it wasn't even fucking worth it. There's the fucking thing. We summon the second one.
I was the second one. Is he?
That's just because that was the other one was the closer bonfire, closer sign. Come on. Again, unlike Arik, I am not afraid of you dogs.
You should be.
I'm only afraid of the dogs in fucking Bloodborne. I missed. I'm gonna die.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
we can't fight that. We're going. He has all of Dark Souls 3 at his disposal. We gotta run. All of it.
How much could it there possibly be?
There's a lot. Oh shit, we gotta wait for him to do the cutscene.
Yeah.
Dance. Dance, Thaddeus.
You know you have to wait after the cutscene too, right? Like a hot second.
Why don't you have a shirt?
Motherfucker. Because I like my nipples being out.
This boss does cold stuff, so I think they're not going to be doing too well in this fight.
I don't take back what I said.
Fair enough.
You shall use them to pierce the armor. We survive.
Somehow.
So
I
smack
am
you
a
for
magic
that
man with a magic plan. You should come after me. Nope. Over here.
Now you do dash. And now you scree again. What? There he goes. And again. I missed.
No! Oh!
Throwing knife.
I got staggered and I thought I died.
Throwing knife.
Good job! Woo!
Woo.
Try! Woo!
I died enough to get the dark tower yet. Probably not.
Oh, and that brought me back to life. That's great.
Yeah, I told you.
Now I'm just gonna go.
Punch you off.
I still haven't gone to go wave the banner yet.
Do I just dive off of this and raise the banner? I'm gonna raise the
Use
banner.
the banner.
Banner not in inventory.
You gotta go up to the church lady first. Thaddeus, if you go to the next area, if you turn around, you'll see a bunch of those pilgrims as you're going down the stairs. Yol is over there. He sells magic. And a dark sign, which is necessary for one of the endings of the game.
Necessary for one of the end of the game?
Yes.
I will go check that out after I go and get this Faith sword, because I've been bumping Faith every time I level up.
It just requires faith to use.
Does it not scale off of Faith?
No.
Nope.
Then what's the point?
It's just a good sword.
Okay.
This is probably going to be a mistake. You know what? I have pants. I have a good sword.
That makes a difference.
It's time that somebody loses their proper place as a master. Oh man.
So you set it by the first tower shield guy on the outside where you get the broadsword.
Well, that's inside.
Hmm?
Broadsword is to the left after that first guy.
Wait, is it inside the building
Still does half my health and damage.
where you died?
Does half my health and damage.
He's the sword master, not the sword pretty good at.
He's dead. I don't give a fuck what he is.
Yeah. The master.
And I
of
killed him with a
smoke.
fucking sword.
That's heinous. He was an old man.
I don't care. Is there anything else to do with Firelight?
Depends on how much you want to lose for money.
I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna go over here and...
Yeah, when you get a burn, you can go do the Maiden Tower, which will increase the amount of Estus, or increase the amount of healing you get from Estus. Overall, if you use the ring, which...
Alright, we can kick people.
it's just awkward.
That'll probably help me deal with this tower shield guy. Yep. That did it.
Oh, also, if you two-hand into him, he'll eventually lose his guard anyway. Shit. I got locked into the backstab animation without actually backstabbing. Good English.
What did you say the name of this sword was?
Astora.
159...
Can you...
Can something.
Can you spell it, please?
A-S-T-O-R-A.
Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure I didn't already have it. And just not know that I already had it.
Unless you have a wealth of swords.
I have quite a few swords. I have like 10 now?
And they're not all the same sword.
Okay, a lot of them are the same sword. This looks like a new area I haven't been, so this must be it. No, that's a green blossom.
You're in the right area, though.
Ouch. How do you know?
Well, the only green blossom I found was in the area near the forest.
I found 2 green blossom areas.
Again, the only one I found was near the Astora sword, so...
2 to the left. I can't go to the left, so to the right.
Now there's no easy way through the village, given that you guys probably want to grab things in it.
Well, I'm going to bed, so...
I was going to end my episode after I found this sword.
I'll have fun.
Look at him not recruiting.
Huh. Maybe I need to leave the building first? Fight the dogs?
Okay, stand where you fight the tower shield man.
1 second.
Once you do so, proceed forward toward where you acquired the broadsword. Once you start to get in that area, keep your camera angled to the right. You will see a path. Take the path.
Take the path.
It might have wheels and shit in the way. Just break them.
That it did. That's why I broke them. But at the end of that...
Drop
Oh,
down.
I can drop down a level. Are you a mimic?
Yes.
You're not
But
breathing.
the box is fine.
A straight sword. Got it. Thank you.
Just a good sword.
Just a good sword that I can use at some point, maybe.
Well, if you have raw, I think you can put it on that. Maybe.
I
Which
do
would
indeed
actually
have raw.
Make a pretty decent thing. What'd you say, James?
I think that you can't put raw on.
Because raw only cares about base stats. And I think it has the standard longsword thing, as in the strong attack is a stabby thing instead of a slashy thing. Because that's the main difference between longsword and broadsword. Pokety poke as opposed to slashy slash.
Well, I lost 2,000 souls. That's fine. I have 2,000 more. I jumped off the roof and died before, and I never went back to go get those souls.
Fair enough.
And just now I got cornered by some dogs.
Might as well get you. Like me, aren't
So I'm going to go get those back, and then I'll see.
they? Of course, they're nothing compared to those fucking birds, but they're still mean. Hi, Arik.
Pretty fast sword.
Sharp J. I can't parry a jumping attack. Why did I try? That's not good. Arik's a parry master, and I'm afraid. I am not the parry master at this point in time. My skills have gone to rust.
You will get the skills back at some point.
Yeah, but with how much trial and tribulation?
More than enough.
How sad must I be going before?
Yes, just walk at me, please.
That's enough of you. Bro. Feeling so rude. Like, I get it that your thing, Parry Master, and can cast Pyromancies, but still, you suck. Can't parry those still, idiot.
Alright, souls retrieved. Now I just need to go wave the banner, and then I can call it quits for the episode. Because I've made progress. Actually, I'll go find the merchant for selling spells first, and then I'll call it quits. Because it's
Rebel.
actual progress.
I don't think I can win against Arik right now. So,
Are they a difficult type of boss?
he's an invader, but the problem is he's got a lot of invader HP. Not like an actual invader, but like an NPC invader.
Yeah. Would it
But-
help to have, you know,
Come on.
extra people, extra bodies to throw at him?
Not really, because he's one of those NPCs that can parry.
Huh.
Which, take into account what that means whenever it's done by a computer.
That means
They can't.
They
type
can't.
wrong.
Yeah. Basically, everything will be parried.
Like, he doesn't always do it, but he hits like a truck, and he can parry. And he can riposte, obviously.
What
But that
are
basically means
you?
that we go slew swash, and then he goes blam, and then we die.
Are these demon things?
What? You
Uh,
talking about things with the stones on their backs?
no, I'm talking about the things with the giant leathery wings, exposed
those
brains, and demon horns.
They're from Dark Souls 1.
Huh.
Because this is nostalgia bait the game.
I see. New bonfire lit.
Do we have any secondary heal mats? Not that I can see.
You said a little bit forward of this position is side spells merchant.
Yeah, just follow the stairs down, and then it's behind you. I'm over here.
Which means over there.
Okay, bonfire to curse rotted is now accessible easily. Sadly though, it's not bonfire need to be accessed. But it's unlocked. Which means I don't need to unlock it the next time I go to the sewer. Where I can get Asbestos. And then I'll be able to throw hands whenever necessary. And also parry things. Some would argue is never necessary. I called them wrong. Come on. Angle's wrong. Wow.
Oh.
Caprice. Hooray. That'll almost make up for the knives that I wasted. Wha-ha-ha. Sweeping. Ow. Who told you you could throw firebombs? You're inside of a wooden house. That is incredibly irresponsible.
That sounds like a place where you should not be throwing fire bombs.
It's his house. Or like their collective house. All the villagers look the same to me. No.
I have a feeling that my game audio has been incredibly quiet all this time.
Why would
Because
you-
music audio, I'm looking at OBS. Because the music is really loud. But game audio, like talking, seems to be really soft.
What do you mean by music?
So, title screen music, which I based everything off of.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah.
It does look like mine might have been slightly too high.
Oh well, I'll fix it for episode 3 whenever I get there.
Well, we're in episode.
Episode 4 whenever I get there.
When will that be?
Who knows? Could be next week, could be next month, could be next year. It'll be eventually.
I think I might get a little upset if it's next year.
I won't. Still haven't finished fucking Elden Ring. It's been 2 years.
Well, Elden Ring wasn't recorded.
Not yet. We're going to do
Yeah.
3 first before recording Elden Ring, right?
Yeah, Elden Ring was not recorded. And, I mean, I finished it.
I finished it. I just didn't 100% it.
I didn't fucking get the ending.
Yeah, it's okay. Y'all are gonna see the boss of that area first. Fucking DLC eventually. And then,
Isn't that just young Radon without a horse?
yes. But Jesus Christ. Like, I started that game, or that DLC at New Game Plus Plus, not knowing that they decided, oh yeah, by the way, fuck all your levels, we have our own thing now. So I was basically level 1 at New Game Plus Plus, which was bad.
But it was a fun
then,
experience for the
you know,
DLC, right? It wasn't difficult fighting the same boss 100 times.
You will see. You shall see.
Whenever we get there.
Elden Ring's still just 2 cooperators, isn't it? Or is that higher? I actively don't remember.
Base it's 2. If you get that mod, you can do more. But that requires
Just like-
modding.
Do a thing in order to have more.
No.
Odd.
No, like an active item.
I mean,
Sure.
I mean, I know there's the mimic tier that makes basically copies you.
No, that doesn't count. I
You
think
can't
that
even-
if you use the dried thing, then you can summon another cooperator. I have acquired my 60s.
Have you found your fuck buddy in 2077 yet?
What?
All 2077 is fighting your fuck buddy. Have you found him
There's decidedly more to that game than that.
yet? I know.
And I think that the only appropriate thing to say there would be check out the playthrough and then you can see.
You're only on what, episode 5, 6, 10?
I don't take that long to do things. Like, we've already... Like, the last quest mission was shooting down the AV.
considering he was streaming it earlier today, I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised if he.
Yeah, I found out that what I thought was the end of the game was only the interactive mode. So it's big.
What the fuck did you think was the end of the game then?
So I don't want to talk about it.
We'll talk about it because I'm still going and I'm about to circle around and do things. And like, dragon fight. The big scary fall or not. I survived. And now I have both the Pyromancer and the Miracle Lady. Here, just a minute.
Yeah, I thought following through with like Japanese following through with his fucking shit helping him out. With the guy who basically gets Johnny killed.
That's one of the endings. That's one of the endings. If you go through, do what Takamura says, and then get the Arasaka ending, that's one of the endings. It's the same thing. You have to raid Arasaka Tower.
No, that's not the end of talking about. I thought, okay, so you know the sister of the dude who kills Arasaka?
Yeah.
I
Hanako, she
thought the
killed
end
you.
of the game was talking to her.
Which time?
The first time.
Why would you think that?
Well, not the first time. The guy who tried to talk to her when the parade thing was happening.
Why would you think that that would be the end of the game?
Because he gave me the thing of saying, hey, if you have anything you want to do before doing this, do it now or you can't do it later.
Now, whenever you talk to her at Embers, it does that, and that is also the jumping off point.
No, it says, like, if you do, like, listen, shut up. All I know is when I had to talk to her one time, all I know is when I had to talk to her one time, it said, if you do not do whatever you want to do before this point, you cannot go back and do it later. So I'm like,
That's what it
well,
is.
fuck. And I got really mad that that was the end of the game. But what I thought was not. And I found that out way too late.
I will be completely honest. I kind of got distracted and just continued progressing instead of
Okay.
doing what I said I was going to do and ending my episode. So this is fantastic commentary. Just talking about Cyberpunk, which you should go check him out. Because Eric's playing this game right now on his YouTube or Twitch, where you're probably watching this instead of watching on my YouTube.
Right now, I'm playing Dark Souls 3.
And go to the YouTube because he's got all the stuff on there.
Listen, the amount of stuff that I know I have properly done for groundwork is good. Does it see any use? No. Does that kind of bother me? Yes.
Anyway.
Everything's in nice little playlists.
Oh, it's up there. I was supposed to go a long time ago.
You've done everything you need to do so people can view your stuff easily.
I'm being chased by a guy with a bone. He means
Just-
business and I'm scared.
I have one last question before I try to end this episode.
No,
Where is the wizard dude in Firelink?
down. Okay. Do you respawn at Firelink? It's on the right. Like if you're facing all the thrones. I have acquired the Miracle Lady. I have acquired.
You're not.
I have acquired the Fire Minions.
Oh, you're behind the stairs. Why are you back here?
It's a dark place for you to hide.
Nice beans.
He's a little weird.
Snake.
He's weird too. Yes, free left for 100 chip. Why aren't you letting me do the game? God damn it. He's got mage.
Draw out truth, strength.
Now whenever you die, you'll start to get hollowified.
Oh, is that what that does?
Yes. It also makes it to where you can get winners of the game.
Oh. So that's worth actually
It's free
doing.
levels.
Free levels?
Pyromancy Flame acquired. Now I can do mage. Right, I do. Oh, gonna.
Good night. Why would that be free levels? Just out of curiosity?
As you get more dark side, then you can just get more levels. He just draws out strength, and then that gives you a level.
Is there any benefit to just not doing that?
Now,
Does it take you
don't
to a...
look weird whenever you die, I guess, but it's,
True.
it's not the game I care about.
No, it's not. I was building faith for no reason.
Right.
I thought this sword would stack off of faith.
No, I don't think you find one of those for a while, unless... Actually, you have a deep thing. Let's do it.
What, dude?
Deep.
Yes.
Also, there's fire this too. Just
This-
looking at Andre's list of reinforcements you can do for infusions. Did I lose her?
You said go look at Andre's list of reinforcements that he
Well,
can
I
do?
don't think that you have a fire, but he can make it to where something can deal additional damage, and like, for instance, if you find the magical gem necessary, he can make it to where it does magic damage and scales off of your intelligence. The axe that you have from the mimic, it's a deep thing,
Yep.
and as a result, it already has a hexing thing on it. I think it's
see.
more from faith than intelligence, deep stuff, but still, it's a thing that does something.
I can make it refined, raw, or fire. Right now, because those are the
Right
three
now,
gems I
raw
have.
is gonna give you the highest single boost.
Mhm. But of course, I probably don't need that at this very moment.
I mean, technically no, but arguably you don't need basically anything.
Yep.
I'm embered and I don't want to waste it. But I need to die in order to do Joel's thing. Spin light. I would like to purchase this magic weapon sauce. Thank you. And now I'm gonna run over here and buy a magic sticker, and then I'll be the magic one.
Oh, you bought magic weapon too? Great
So I
idea.
have this thing. Otherwise I'll lose my knowledge. Whenever I die.
That is true. But I think I've done everything I needed to do, or was going to do. So it feels like a good time to end my episode. Unless you think I should start running forward in the next area.
I feel like doing that. Because I've done it, but I also know the area pretty intimately.
And I'm kind of just exploring because I haven't seen anything here yet.
I'm more on the lookout for replacement pants. I know what outfit I want to wear. I also know that getting it's going to take a couple minutes. Especially if we're doing it boss by boss, encounter by encounter. Realistically, probably the most important right in the front. But that feels like cheating. The next
It's
area
not
that we're going
cheating.
into has a boss that isn't required. Killing it is what allows you to make boss weapons and items. And there's a little extra secret. If you do something before dealing with that boss, I don't think that it needs to be left alone in order to do Sirius's questline. I might be wrong. Using words you don't know, but
Yes. Using lots of words I don't know or recognize, so I'm just going to say yes. And carry on.
there's an NPC that has a quest. It ends with her fighting the invader that I was talking about a little bit ago. Except like he's real human form. And he's down there where the boss arena is for the optional enemy I just mentioned. Problem is I don't remember if the tree needs to be alive for that to happen or not. Because I imagine you're going to want to try to do as many NPC quests as possible,
Yep.
given that you're recording this.
Yeah. Gotta get everything in.
You're gonna
See
get
everything.
probably- I have a high percentage knowledge, but it's not faultless.
Have you not done every NPC quest?
Well, I have, but I don't remember if any of them conflict with any of the others. Nor
Oh, so it's
do I
impossible.
recall the exact parameters of them all? No, it's not impossible. I think you can get them all in one. I'm just trying to remember what has to happen on each of the different things. Because some of them are pretty fucking doodly. Elden Ring it was.
Elden Ring doesn't really matter what order you go in. You essentially
There
just
were
do
some
everything.
things that if you like didn't do quick enough, then it would lock you out of it. Oh, I can become a problem.
I don't like how you said that.
There's a special covenant that if I take it, I can be summoned in as a hostile friend.
So wait,
Full ability to fight enemies, but also you.
so you get summoned in as a sort of neutral party?
Hostile friend.
Hostile
I
friend.
don't think I can. Though is the only thing. I'm going to get that covenant right now. Getting that is also fucking difficult.
The
No one
Covenant?
knows do shit about. Yeah. As a matter of fact, if you want to see how to do it, 56 minutes, my episode 3.
56 minutes, episode 3. I will go look at it when it comes up. Or I'll just pull up your VOD.
That too, but I don't know. That'll make it like 3 hours and 30-ish.
Well, we have this long bit of conversation that's closer to the end. So, I'm sure I'll find it. Wow, okay, you're alive. You're an enemy.
It's pretty. What it is isn't pretty, but it looks pretty.
It's a weird thing in a cage.
If you're looking at it now. Yeah, you have to,
Oh, no, I'm not looking at it now. I'm still running around. Just running around. And a bunch of legs in a cage just stood up to attack me.
Thank you for the covenant, Hodrick. Now I can go hurt my friend, or help my friends.
Are you still summoned in the exact same way?
Yep.
There's no difference.
There is. It's obvious. But it might be worth it.
Is there a benefit?
And I'm worth an item. I think that if you kill me, you get a vertebra shekel. Maybe. I know that if I kill you, I get the vertebra shekel. That's how you get stronger pyromancies in this game.
Oh,
Strangely include. Yeah.
so I may or may not just go grab that covenant as soon as I could possibly get the chance.
Well, in order to actually use it, you have to get vertebra shekels, which are either dropped by Carthage, whichever one it is, skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Carthage, because it's the catacombs of Carthage. Or by invading. Stop doing this standoff thing, it scares me. I have my fucking cestus. I can fight.
Means I just
The
gotta
world is
get...
good again. The power within. Estes man, really? I should beat you to death for that. Double Estes? Bro. You're out of Estes. Ouch. You are the parry lord, I'm sorry. I have tread upon your grounds. You need to win.
I hate those priests. That throw the death magic. No.
The fly things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they like to give hugs. Okay, I beat Hodrick and it gave me a vertebrate shackle. So yeah, you did get it from killing the Phantoms too. So technically it's like the Dragon Covenant.
Oh, where you're an ally, but you're also not an ally.
Well, you're not an ally, period, in Dragon Covenant. In that Covenant there, you can still attack the enemies. Like, NPCs, you still deal full damage to them. You could just also deal full damage to your friends. You're not gonna like the area I'm currently standing in.
Is it because I can't do magic?
No, it's because there's a giant with a bow and arrow who's currently trying to ballista bolt me from a mile and a half away. But you can also befriend him, and then he'll only ballista bolt your enemies from a mile and a half away.
But that requires befriending him, which may or may not take some
All you have to
effort.
do is just get to him. It's not that hard.
Loretta's bone.
Grey Rat wants that. Or, well, he doesn't want that, but he'll probably be glad to have that.
He probably wants Loretta herself, and in spite of that, or instead of that, will accept Loretta's bone.
Well, he's trying to give an old lady a ring. I mean, draw whatever conclusions.
Okay, wow, that hurt.
As a matter of fact, I want the quarantine ring, which also gives me access to better pants. If you're still gonna be here, I'm gonna go befriend the giant and set myself up for success.
I'm still here for now. Mostly because I lost some of the souls and I'm gonna go get those back.
When I get
And I want to get through this area so that it'll be easier for us next time.
that's kind of what I'm doing. It should, in theory, make things faster, right?
No, of course not. I mean, yes, of course it should.
It's like, why not? Explain why not.
Oh, you're too tall to get in this door. That's nice. No, you're not. Of course you're not.
Idiot.
Are there any neat healing items like life gems?
I don't think so.
Are you entirely reliant on your Estus flask?
I do not believe that there is a life gem equivalency. I'm trying to think if there is. I know I've been going around the thing going, God, I wish I could heal a couple times. I think the only things that we have for healing, though, are like divine blessings, spells, embers themselves, which at the moment I can't use that way. And that's
Just attempting to get back to my body, my souls. I've used up all 4 of my Estus flasks. And I don't even know where I...
You should have found a couple shards by now.
Hmm?
I think you should have found a couple shards by now.
Yeah, I have 4 healing Estus flasks.
Oh, I have 6.
And there's another. At least I got my souls, but there's 4,000 souls just sitting somewhere now.
It's something.
I can't just run through this whole area.
Being blocked by an NPC I don't want to hurt. Don't fight the Outrider Knight, just go get the fucking thing. Actually, don't do that, because he needs to go there. Yeah, there's so much stuff. How dare the game actually have content. Befriend the giant. No, no, goddamn. Yeah, well, since I'm down here. The other bonfire's right there. This game does sort of kind of have that ADHD trap to it. Where it's, oh, since I'm right here, that other thing is only X distance away.
Might as well get that done. Because it's just right there.
And well, I mean, if you're gonna go over there, if you just go a couple more, it's just right there. Insert Death Stranding.
It's how you end up delivering all the packages.
I got them all, bro.
Oh, he gives fire hugs. That's nice.
Well, that's a good time to get behind him. A real good time.
I've just been mostly standing back, trying to shoot him with spells.
There's your problem.
But then he throws spells at me.
Well, the one that they throw is, well, I guess it's homing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it's not very fast.
It's not very fast, but it's homing. It's the only reason why it's the problem, because it is homing.
And the bleed.
And the bleed.
Hi, Mr. Giant. Would you please not shoot at me? Friend.
And because it's a enemy, they have infinite range, so they can just throw several at you.
Yeah. Once you do find a giant and make peace, don't ever use that light range.
Don't ever do
It's
what now?
consumable. He gives you a consumable for his, like, peace thing. But you can use it if you use it.
Hmm. You can use it, and you will use it up.
Well,
No,
don't
no, no,
use
no.
it. It's just a different version of a normal item. But
That's 4,000 souls down the drain.
you're gonna try talking to the demon. When does that ever work?
It works sometimes.
No. I put forth steel. Yeah, just catch up.
Where am I supposed to be catching up to?
Huh?
I said, where am I supposed to be catching up to?
I'm talking to an NPC.
Ah, your NPC that's following you.
Well,
Okay.
that could have been cheap. Glad I wasn't standing there.
Hi, you.
I got a fire jet. coast. And I have met the friendly Ungin knight of the game. Hooray. Because once again, everything agrees with this Dark Souls 1.
I'm sorry, I'm running from my life.
That's fine.
I heard none of that.
Listen, man, I am solo Let's Play commentating when we're not doing group activity.
So you're solo Let's Play commentating. What's that crystal sound? That crystal
I
lizard?
don't even do it, honestly.
Oh, it is.
Got a bad time. And a big club. I'm literally just in a bonus area right now. Like, there's a lot of stuff here, but there's no reason to technically go here.
But there's a lot of stuff there, which is the reason to go there. Oh, there's a bonfire right there.
Red pants.
Is that
Hooray.
bonfire a trap?
Always.
I have no way to get back up here if I jump down. I have no way to get back up anyway, because I fell down.
Well, now what you do? Just activate. I don't have to be able to go. Remembering
Oh,
Douglas-
what a massive saw you have. You mind not shoving it in my face?
Yeah, this next area it has a chance to be a thing. I'll be honest.
When you say a thing, is it, oh, we're gonna come here and spend 5 hours just looking around? Or,
My dude, we spent like 3 hours getting the Vort. This is slightly more troublesome than Vort. I'll just leave you alone.
I see. I probably should just stop exploring because I'm going to run into a boss room and not
No.
know about it.
You'll know. And if you manage to make it to either of the boss rooms here, and by that I mean the singular boss room here, you'll know.
I think I found the giant archer you're talking about.
And by that, do you mean you found his arrow, or you
No, I got hit by his arrow, yeah.
found his arrow? He's basically completely the other way.
So many arrows here.
He's got a target. He's gotta get going.
But there's also a ton of items just sitting out here. And I want them all.
Increase stamina regeneration. Hooray. Okay, so Cursed Rod is still alive. That boss fight's gonna be weird with teammates. I know the rate of sacrifices is something, but I don't think I want to go that way yet. I kinda do.
Why will it be weird with teammates?
The boss is a gimmick boss.
Oh. I guess I'll see the gimmick when we get there. Oh, Mortician's Ashes.
That is a good item to have. Whenever you find ashes, give them to the handmaiden, which is the person that sells things. Add fire up, and they'll give you more things. For money.
Is there only one handmaiden?
Yep.
You say it's a good item to add. Does that mean that I failed someone's quest or something?
No,
Or killed an NPC?
no. Though they do show up whenever you kill NPCs. Or they don't.
Please stop shooting arrows at me. That would be great.
They don't stop.
I'm out of...
But the area that you're going to is a wraparound area for where the actual boss of the area is. How many times can I say? And the other pathway is probably faster overall. Just to like get through the place.
So, do I not need to run around that arrow spawn place to go
No,
talk to the giant?
there's another way to get there, but going through Curse Rock is also valid. Just don't actually initiate the boss fight. I have 14,000 souls.
That sounds like a lot of souls.
I'm gonna go level up and see if I can make things punch harder. Because that would make me happy. More damage.
That's a big orb. Undead bone shards or something like that.
Yes, that too. I need to burn one. Burn those in firelight. They'll
Oh,
increase the
and-
amount of arrows that you can see.
Okay, that's good.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm feeling the endurance.
Sorry, say it again.
I'm just talking to the game. Do not have enough deaths in order to use the old. You're still doing things. I can do what I have to do.
I forgot to keep up with my death counter. Again.
So, what were you expecting?
To forget to keep up with my death counter. Again.
But talking to Yol, if you're a certain amount holified, which you get whenever you die, then he'll give you another dark mark. The more dark marks you have, the more holification builds up whenever you do die.
I feel like this is a boss arena.
Does it look big and empty?
Looks big and empty and filled with flowers. So, I'm
Just
assuming this is the
myself
boss
off
arena.
Off of the top of Firelink in the meantime. 'Cause
Um,
otherwise I can't do Yol's quest.
Do you know if this door will open into a boss fight?
No, the boss fight's the open pathway. The door's the door.
The door is just a door. That may or may not be a shortcut.
And let's just choose a different pathway. I wouldn't really call it a shortcut then. Hi, you're at 12. Any remarks? Yes. Excellent. Put it in my notes.
Great. It's after midnight, so my phone's making sounds again.
What sounds could it possibly want to make?
What sounds wouldn't it want to make?
Most of them?
If you're told that you're not allowed to make sounds for 4 hours, would you not want to make sounds after you're allowed to again? Is that the giant over there?
Are you looking at a tower?
I mean, I see a tower, yeah.
Halloween's at 16. We're looking nice and holified. Are we good yet? Yes. More endurance.
Let's see.
And then
These are some pretty flowers.
might want to buy things from Yol quick, depending on the answer I'm about to give.
Buy things from who first?
The guy with the magic.
I bought the magic sword from him.
But have you bought everything from him?
No.
You might want to, depending on what I'm about to say. Yeah, he did. And now we have Yuri.
So I might want to go buy everything from him before I get further along.
Before you... Just make sure you do it before you, get all your hollow marks. That said, I think that Yuria sells everything he sold, so you're probably fine if you don't. But, better safe than sorry.
What do you mean, hollow mark?
As you die more times and get more hollowing, you'll be able to give you more marks, which are your free levels.
Oh,
Once
before I
he's
give
given
him...
you he's going
Okay.
to give you, he fucking kicks the bucket. And then a new NPC shows up.
I see. Then I will hold off on giving him... talking to him for that. What are you?
That's important. I make my brains get really harder. Only to do it for you. And what if I just run down to where the other things are? They can't stop me right now. It's right there. I just have a little bit more of a complacence. Thaddeus, I'm left on my own devices. You need a hardcore to call me. Tell me to stop.
Say it again?
I'm left to my own devices, and there are things within easy reach. You need to tell me to stop.
Your episode is now an hour and a half long. You probably should stop.
I got the lift
Soon.
chamber key. Now I can go fight the Dark Grave. Sorry, I have to do that. Mano a mano. Apparently you only need one pale tongue. Who knew? There's a guy at Lothric, or Firelink, right next to Lothric's chair, which is the top one. The big one.
Yes.
Who's like, go invade people. Here are these eyeball things. If you go back to him with a pale tongue in your inventory, which there's one you can find in the village we were just at, then he will give you a lift key to let you go fight a Dark Wraith. The Dark Wraith drops a orb that lets you invade as many times as you want, and also just has a chance to drop the Dark Wraith stuff, which is good. It has the better than the broadsword sword for strength.
There's a sword that's better than the broadsword?
No, but yes. The broadsword is actually very moderate in everything. It's just, I'm good with it. Which makes it better than most things.
I see.
The same way I'm good at parrying with the cestus when there's like actual parrying things. Really good. Oh, hit more than this. But more importantly, I can hook on the button and beat somebody to death. And you never know when you need to throw hands. Really fucks up invaders. Because stagger.
That's kind of what that's good for, right? Just to stagger people.
Wham,
And
wham,
blunt
wham,
damage.
wham, wham, wham.
Cadius round shield.
Say what?
I found a round shield? A shield.
It can protect you.
But will it protect
They
me?
really give a bunch of shitty small shields.
I Don't even use the shields. Why are there so many in this area?
Well, they make sense to have, but the small shields are only blocking like 50-ish% of damage, which, compared to any of the 100%, is just not worth hitting the block button.
How am I gonna deal with you?
See how
Let's
quick
do it
mine
Arik
are?
style.
That's the problem. See what?
That's not how I'm gonna deal with that guy. I still can't figure out how to deal with the priests. They are throwing magic at me.
Well, the big spiky club is kind of scary. I know how to dodge them, and they're weak to backstabs. They're also weak to parry. But either of those is, danger zone.
When they start using magic, you can just run around them and then backstab them.
Normally they don't even try to cast magic. The only magic they normally try to cast is the hug spell, which they die whenever they try to do. Because they stand still and try to hug you. The area after the village is such a weird one. There's no boss, it's just a path that leads you to a swamp with a bunch of enemies that like to inflict bleeding. If you let them.
So you just don't let them inflict bleeding and you'll be fine?
Yeah. Essentially. Basically, they all have like a startup to them. Once they're started, they're awful. But if you just clobber them before then they're not that bad.
Is there a bonfire in the sewers?
No.
No, but there are rats in the sewers.
Yes, and assists.
I've used up all of my healing Estus already.
Since when has that made a difference?
I have like 10 health.
Well, clobber him to death, it's just a rat. Tell him
It
what
is
for.
indeed just a rat, so I'm luring them back to the ladder and then casting magic at them.
Even the big rat, it's still just a rat.
Please tell me there's not going to be a giant rat somewhere down here.
Oh yeah. Why would I lie? This giant rat.
And I'm out of magic. Great. Climb, 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 climb. Climb faster. Oof.
How are you on arrows?
I don't have a bow.
Really?
So even if I did have arrows, I don't have a bow to shoot them. Oh, you're alive.
I feel like that's not the only time you've said that. Things keep surprising you.
Yeah. I got the Cestus.
Heck yeah.
And that's a fog wall looking thing, so I'm just going to turn around.
Just dog. Gets to obscure the giant rat.
I'm going to go the other way since I have no Estus, no health, and no mana. Or FP.
Giant rat.
I'll fight the giant rat next time I come down here.
Just huck throwing knives into the midst until they hit something.
I do have a lot of throwing knives. 34 is a
Yeah,
decent number.
Dogs, no, it grappled me. Get off of me. I'll beat you to death. Okay. Smell like a corn.
You throw your pot? Really?
Did they get you?
No. It's just I wasn't expecting him to throw his pot.
Yeah, no, they cost how much money?
The second one got me though. I just want to know what's over there in the corner. That's all. I just want to know. Also, I can't go any further in any direction, so I kind of have to go that way. Bye. Bye.
I gotta beat that.
Please shoot your arrow before I get close to this guy. Thank you.
Yes, I know we're at an hour 30, but I can't stop now. I'm there.
And I'm not gonna stop because Eric's not gonna stop.
Go touch it.
I just need to catch up to what he's doing, so I have some progress. Not that I know what he's doing at all.
Aldrich, because Aldrich is a bitch. You're damn right. Hi, Horace. You don't say much. Join the Blue Sentinels. Oh, think about it. He doesn't talk much. No, he doesn't. Cool. Thank you, Aaron. Totally not gonna do a horrible thing to you later. I'm going now. It's the best thing. Sorry.
No. Where are my souls? There are my souls. I died right in front of my souls. Oh, man.
At least you could see them.
I got to watch them just burn up into the ether. That's fine. I need to turn off my sound and notifications because someone is apparently trying to contact me at 1 in the morning.
Hi there, two NPC threats. How are you doing? Excellent. Good. Follow me.
Someone's really trying to contact me at 1 in the morning.
Can you get me? He fell. Well, you saw what happened to him, so, like, be careful. Just whack me real good. And you fell. Could it perchance be important?
I don't know. No.
I won't. Stupid face mask. I'm gonna get him. It's so close now. It's the other way. Gib. Thank you. All of that for a hat. I'm not joking.
You spent a full 45 minutes extra just for your hat.
Well, technically now I also have access to all the way to Fairy Key. Pass through other sacrifices, capacity, and all that other shit. I am significantly forward.
Okay, that's not a fair
Got a
death,
little
but it's
path on
fine.
the turn to the left right now. I could go talk to the old wolf of Farron and get infinite small titanite shards. Which then will let me upgrade my shit.
Don't you have enough Titanite shards already to upgrade everything you need to upgrade?
No. And even if I did, the answer is still no.
You never have enough? Come
I don't
on.
want to just use the broadsword, king of all swords. I do, but maybe I don't. Gotta keep my options open.
Great.
Doesn't matter.
I'm getting cornered by people. While there's guys shooting arrows at me.
So how's that game feel compared to 2?
Hmm?
And even Elden Ring? So how's the game feel compared to 2 and even Elden Ring?
The game itself is... as
A lot
responsive as I thought it would.
lighter.
I
What?
feel like I dodged through more things than I would in Elden Ring or 2.
Well, in 2, it was linked to adaptability, which was a whole fucking mess.
Hmm.
So it's very likely that that's exactly what's happening. Don't get the scary one.
I would say that makes me feel more capable, but it really doesn't.
What am I meant? Not gonna like the torch.
Because I get caught up on enemies more often now. I don't remember that being a major problem in 2, but if I'm just trying to run through people, I can't.
Yeah, the timing's different, but I don't remember there being a big change in that particular category. As a matter of fact, 2 had more body blocking instances,
Get it?
just like across the board. Well, it also had way more enemies.
2 had more enemies?
2 was absolutely a we're going to swarm you game. Especially Scholar, which is the version.
I mean, I played both versions.
Well,
I just
don't
recorded.
know if that through the other version.
I probably did not. Stop. Don't hit me. I know spellcasting takes significantly longer in this game than it did in 2.
That feels weird.
In 2, it feels more like Elden Ring, where you can just move around as you're casting spells, and each spell feels worth it to use. But here, I feel like I'd much rather just run past everything than bother trying to cast spells at them to kill them. Could be a lack of poise, or it could just be too low level to actually do any damage.
Is it poise break or?
Poise break for
Yeah.
when your spells hit.
I don't know anything about spells, but as far as poise break, yeah, there's not a handy dandy ring that you can equip to just give yourself poise break. Next thing is not to do it. I use it. And a dream chaser's ashes. Now I can upgrade the broadsword.
Alright, okay. So, doing the same thing 15 times in a row has not yielded different results. So I'm going to try something new.
That'd probably be wise. Looks like the demon I love. I've done it. Yeah, it's right there, but no, don't do it. Oh, hi, Cirrus. Blessings of the moon. Here's the magician's ashes. Here's the dream chaser's ashes. Ah man, this stuff is really shitty.
It does not look like I can try anything new. I think I'm on a linear path and I have to go this way.
I do not know what you're doing.
I'm trying to get past the arrow graveyard. Graveyard because I've died there 15 times.
There's a door. A little house right there.
Yes. But there's like 4 enemies inside that little house.
Also, you've already been past it if you open the door and not fought Chris, right?
I fought who? Yes, I did. But I didn't see a bonfire on the other side, so I've been running
It's
through
there, but
over and over again.
getting to it's a little weird. Whenever you go through that doorway, you have the path to the left, which is the path to the woods, which is the game continuation path. And then you have the path to the right, which is just the other way to get to where you are without having to actually go through all that shit that you're going through.
What do you mean? You go...
Let me say it. It's not my recording.
Yeah, you're right. You open the door, you go towards the right. And that's towards the woods. If you continue on the left, not going up the stairs, then you end up next to the sewers. Is that the correct direction, or is there a different direction?
Yeah, if you go to the right, there's a thing of stairs that you can just take right up. And then that leads to a little area where, if you hadn't gone there the other way, you could get to from the original thing. There's a crab. There's secondary crab.
But that door you need to open from the other side, don't you?
No, there's no doors.
I feel like I'm misunderstanding something.
In order to open Curse Rotted Store, you had to come at it from the direction you went to, yes. But in order to get to the area where you're at afterward, you can get there from a different way. Crabs are scary. This is a lesson all will learn.
Crabs are scary.
Stack your buttons.
I will remember this
Yeah.
and just accept it for now until I see the crabs.
And then they will be scary.
And then they will be scary.
Pyromancer flame thing. And by that I mean look for more pyromancers. Go.
I would like the Pyromancer's flame.
Well, the pyromancer's flame is also in that path that I just mentioned. He's stuck in a cage at the top of it.
Towards the left over the bridge next to the guys who keep throwing pots at you.
Oh, there's a guy. You don't go that way. You go to the right of that. You don't go toward the army of pot throwers. There's just one at the top of the stairs.
But there's nothing up there.
There's a full way back. As a matter of fact, you're probably better off if you just start from the village bonfire, like the first one.
Yeah, that's where I keep getting stuck. That door that's at the top, right where you're talking about, has a "this can only be opened from the other side" tag. And because of that, I can't get through it.
The problem is I know the area too well and you don't know it.
Yep,
So, like, our landmarks are not the same.
not at all. You said there's a single pot thrower at the very top of the wall. He's standing under the arch.
Sorry, I'm fighting a Black Knight. Give me a moment.
Yep,
He's dead.
that was fast.
I have my cestus. I know the parry timing on a lot of these enemies with my cestus. And only my cestus, which is a problem. Picked up the most powerful weapon in the game. There's a set of twin blades, which is a thing in this game. If you have those, they basically deal full damage twice each time you swing. So you can ruin most of the game with that. They're also one of the starter weapons if you choose that class. I believe that they also have a one gun, which I like. Yes, good.
Stop throwing fire bombs at me, please.
Oh shit. Angry Jesus. Stop it. start at the undead, whatever it's called, bonfire. Like the second one technically in
The
area.
undead settlement,
And then
right?
just- yeah, and then just stick to the right, and that'll lead you to that area. There's a drop down, which is where the bonfire is, on that side. After you get past.
That explains why I didn't get there, because I never dropped down.
Well, I lied. Don't stick to the right. Stick to the right to find the bridge. Go over the bridge. Go into the kennels / farming animal storage place. Because if you go to the right from that path, then you're just gonna run into a bunch of whatever they're called. And the way to access the Mountain Maker's Covenant, which I don't think what to do on accident.
There's a bonfire.
You did.
I might have followed the path you were talking about, or I might have just gone my own way. Who knows?
There's only one way to get there. 6, so 2, 4, 6, 12 each time. Is my cestus upgraded? Nope.
And you're a guy I can talk to. Who are you?
Did you find the guy in the cage?
Yep.
I don't know your name.
I was this close every time. But, I didn't want to drop down because I thought I already went on that path.
Now I have some acceptably cool armor. I burned 2 undead bone shards. Both my broadsword and my cestus are a plus a whole 3. Life's looking good.
You have made significant progress.
The only
Good.
reason Curse Rider is still alive is because I don't want to murder it yet. Because that's a boss.
Gotta save the bosses for when we're streaming.
Altogether. Currently still streaming. Never stopped.
All together. Yes, all together. That's what I meant to say. And James isn't here. Man. Do I have binoculars? I do. Not.
I have to Guts Ultra Greatsword now if I so choose. Cannot use it, but I own it. I also have a shield.
Oh, that's nice.
But I don't need that.
They made binoculars a equipable item instead of a like weapon slot item.
Use them? They were a weapon slot item?
They were.
Okay. They probably were into.
Into.
Hey,
Don't know about-
the dark grave and got the orb. Now I can clap at things. The most sarcastic.
Is he the only guy up here?
Hmm?
I think he's the only guy up here.
That's
There's a whole path here I just ignored. Again.
I can't help with that.
With the fire clutch ring. Hmm.
And I have more fashionable iron. It's not what we're gonna end up. But it's what we have for now.
You can't start with the fashion souls. You have to build up towards it.
It's not that far in.
You already know exactly what set of armor you want to get.
Yes. I don't even think it's particularly good armor. It's just I like its vibe. And also, I think it actually is okay against like special attacks, like magic, fire, lightning, dark. So like big AoE things, which are normally the things that actually hit me, don't kill me.
So you're gonna make it harder for me to kill you when you eventually become our friendly ally or friendly enemy.
Right now, as you've noticed, you have to stand pretty darn still in order to cast magic. I have cestus. How many times do I have to hit you before your voice is broken?
1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can punch 14 times.
14 times, you're just gonna kill me.
Hey buddy, here's this book.
Oh, please give me a pyromancy flame? Yes, you gave me a pyromancy flame. Let's see.
Far be it from me to say so, but I think you might also be falling into the same trap, which is, oh, a small thing actually garners an immediate result. Next thing.
No. I wouldn't do that. That doesn't sound like me at all.
Look at the recording time.
It's only been 2 hours. I could have done the entirety of that portal session I needed to do in this time.
Okay, we're gonna call it there for
Yeah.
Dark Souls. I finally have acceptable fashion, which is going to make a difference. I'm running around without a shirt half the goddamn session, okay?
You got your shirt at least. Are these souls used for anything? Just
What?
last thing.
The
Souls.
boss souls?
No, not the boss souls. The soul of an unknown traveler, for example.
No, those are just stacks.
Great. I'm just gonna eat a bunch of those.
As you should. They are delicious.
And then I can buy some pyromancies, and then I will call it quits after I buy some pyromancies. And that is it. Thank you for joining us for this episode. I've done...
Next boss on the list is fucking curse rotted. Which means that, well, you've already gotten to the dilapidated bridge bonfire, so it won't be too bad for you to die. James, on the other hand.
James, on the other hand, will need to get over there.
And then once you guys do take down curse rotted, I have to somehow lead you guys through Farron. Which is gonna be interesting. Very interesting. But okay.
I currently have no clue what you're referring to, but I'll accept that.
I'd be more worried if you did.
I know like 3 things about this game. And I may or may not be stalling so I can test these pyromancies before you end your recording.
Bye.
Yep. Okay, I'm done. I've tested it. Goodbye. Thank you for joining us.